All right, let's take a look at your Reader-Based Prose memorandum. Looks good. A memorandum nice and big there, nice and clear. Now on your to from, one of the things that we wanted to practice in correct memo writing is that you want to have your information after the to from aligned. So you need to use the tab key or the space bar to get things aligned like that. So please take care of that. And let's go into your memo here. We are implementing a new way to connect with our customers, starting from the ground up. These exciting changes are going to improve our customer relations and enable success on all levels of the bank. Now, whenever you join two items with an and, you do not need a comma. This modifier here called reader-centered writing is the change, right? You said changes, but it's just this one change. So you need to make this a new sentence. This change is called reader-centered writing. Okay. The main goal is to keep, because otherwise I couldn't read it. These exciting changes are going to improve our customer relations, enable success on all levels of the bank, called reader-centered writing. As of right now, it could refer to any number of nouns that come before it. And the reader doesn't know that it refers to changes, because reader-centered writing is singular, a change, and changes is plural. So there's a problem there. The main goal of reader-centered writing, I think you need to say that. The main goal of this change, the main goal of reader-centered writing, the main goal of this new approach, the main goal is to keep customers and employees on the same page. There's that comma when you don't need it. Because two items joined by and, even if they're verbal phrases, do not have a comma. But you have here verbal phrases. And ensure that all outgoing communique. Whenever, let me show you how to do this since it's being recorded on video. Whenever you have a red line under something like that, all you have to do is right click it, and Word will give you the correct spelling, and it changes it automatically. So please use your spelling and word checker. All outgoing communications are done with the customer as the main focus. When these strategies are implemented, customer satisfaction levels will increase. Customers will be able to understand banking policies more clearly, and questions the customers may have will be preemptively addressed. Excellent. See how you have three items in series. One, comma, two, comma, then the and. Three. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, what is reader-centered writing? The topic will be written from the perspective of the customer. The topic will be written, or the communication will be written, the document will be written. I don't think topic is the right word there. Grabs the reader's attention. Create shared goals. Why do you have capitalization there? Potential communication gaps are considered. Okay, let me show you something. You got a real problem with parallelism here. Okay, here the bullet list item begins with the subject, the topic. Let's label it, let's label it orange. Then the next bullet item begins with a verb. Let's label it blue. The next item begins with a verb, so it's a blue. Here, this is a sentence. Communication gaps are considered, so we will label that an orange. And then here, this one begins with a subject, compound subject. Confusing verbiage and vocabulary are, so it's a subject. Now, the idea behind parallelism is that you have to make the beginning of these items either all orange or all blue. There, there is no in between. They have to be all orange or all blue. And by doing so, you will have achieved parallelism in that list. Okay, below is an example of a standard letter sent to our customers who have recently overdrawn their account. This is a misplaced modifier. This misplaced modifier modifies what? Letter. So you have to put it next to letter. You want to put a modifier as close as possible to the thing it modifies. So this modifies letter, so you want to put it next to letter. Make it black. Followed by the newly implemented reader-based perspective that we'll be using from now on. Okay? I wonder why you could have... See, that's too much blank space at the end of a page. You want to go ahead and fill up your pages. It's okay if you break things up. That's not an issue. So you were able to get the sample up there, and you should have done that. Otherwise, you have too much white space. Okay, here's the letter. Dear customer, this is a notice to inform you that you were recently charged a NSF fee. Does your letter have a capital there? If so, the bank is making an error. NSF fee of $35 as a result of a purchase of Blanc en Blanc. Please make a deposit immediately into your account to rectify this problem, or you may incur. It should be incur. The bank needs to check his letter. You may incur additional fees. If you have any questions, please contact your local branch. Regards. Okay. This letter contains confusing language. Yes, it does. And now see, there's your comma again. No comma when and is joining only two items. And demands that the customer immediately deposit money into his account. It offers no information how to prevent the problem, nor does it explain any of the terminology used in the letter. That's a good and there, because it's separating two sentences, joined by a coordinating conjunction. Those are two sentences. The reader then is given no options on how to address the problem. There's no and. See, if you had put an he in front of his, it would have been a new sentence. And the comma and would have been fine. But as it is, you've got to take out this comma, that comma. But I'm glad we're identifying it. It's something that is obviously an issue in your writing because it's occurring every time that you have an and with two items. So we definitely need to take care of them. Color solve this problem, answer these questions. Okay, and now here's the transformation. Dear customer, we have noticed that on such a date you made a purchase at blank for X dollars. Our records indicate that you are not enrolled in overdraft protection. This caused your that's excellent. This caused your balance to fall below dunk, resulting in an overdraft charge of $35 to your account. However, as you are a valued customer in us, we will be waiving this charge as a one-time courtesy. No comma. And would like to inform you about several ongoing promotions. Excellent, 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 excellent. And there you kind of kiss and make up there at the end. Really nice. And of course now we can delete all this extra white space. The reader-based document clearly explains to the customer about the charge while also giving several options to the customer to avoid the fee in the future. The options are clearly laid out in bullet form. Now see, that's fine because we've got a new sentence here with a new subject and verb. The writer establishes. New subject and verb, you can have comma and. As a company, we will be implementing the strategy. New paragraph. Ooh, we switched topics. You need a new paragraph there. Switch topics. As a company, so I will mark that with a bubble. Okay. As a company, we will be implementing this strategy in all customer correspondence to improve customer relations as a whole. We're providing sample letters for employees to use, but we also want employees to feel free to personalize their letters to customers. We'll be launching a new training program to kick off this new strategy, comma. You're putting it in, sometimes you're leaving it out others. So that definitely indicates you need a review on this. Hope you're as excited as we are. Here are some examples of key issues that we cover. I like the way you work that table in there. It's very nice. Okay. In terms of its content, this was an excellent assignment, excellent submission. You definitely know the content well, and you did a beautiful job in transforming writer-based prose into reader-based prose. The only problem are the grammar stuff that I pointed out. Correct that, and you have an outstanding submission. Thank you very much for it.